Dragon die. That's good. We're live. You can tell everyone die, Dragon die.
Hello. Hello. For all you people who are not tuned in yet, hello.
Oh my gosh.
We are waiting for people to tune in to the NWA Prepper and Bobo Show.
And so now there'll be people that'll get to watch that later. They're like, "Are you guys on crack?"
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Ah. Oh my gosh.
Hi. It is well.
Is it well? It wasn't a moment ago. I don't know what he has done.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
No, there's no laughing gas leak in the truck.
There'll be no gas leaks in the truck.
If you watch this video later, you may find some outtakes at the very beginning.
Hey, so how is everyone tonight? Obviously, Pablo is fine. Oh, and I had a serious topic to talk about too.
You didn't share it with me.
I know I didn't, because you were poopy pants or whatever over there. Oh, yes.
Yes, we are.
It is a fantastic evening. And it's not at the same time.
Yeah, it's really not. We just got goofy for a second.
We're very tired. I don't know. Or I'm tired. I'm assuming, oh, look, there's more light. I don't know that we need that light.
No.
So what are you guys up to this evening?
What's up Wednesday?
He's angry because I didn't put Wednesday in the title of this live stream.
No, not angry at all. Nor short.
You are short.
I got 5'6" feet.
Not by much.
Like 5'10".
At work doing things.
Hey, work is a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ready for work is a good thing.
I'm going to Bruce's house.
What you grilling, Bruce?
It's a couple-hour drive, but we're on the way.
Good evening. Good evening.
Work is good. Work was long today. It's been a long week for us. Or for me, and I assume for you.
Longer for me.
I don't know. It's a stressful time. It's super stressful for him. I don't know. You know. It is. Define cool weather, sheepdog. I mean, it's 45 degrees where we are, and people think they're freezing. It is too a competition.
Okay, 65? Yeah, that's definitely sitting on the porch enjoying the evening weather. And yes, it's always a competition. Maybe not always, but most of the time.
Always. Oh, it has been a good day.
Oh, that's right. I forgot where you were.
I'm right here.
Sheepdog, that is. 40's a good. That's good. You can sit on the porch with a jacket on.
You can.
I can.
I gotta have a coat on at that temperature. It's so this week is something to keep in, and he won't like this, but something to keep in your prayers this week is the nonprofit that he works with needs some cash. So keep that in your prayers. That's a big thing for me. It's a big thing to him too.
Oh, I love Southern Oregon, Deborah.
I don't know. I don't think
and 30. Yeah, I would be in the house at that point. I wouldn't try to be in the weather. But a nice fire?
It's hard to beat that.
I would like that. Semper Fi works third shift. I did that for a couple years. It wasn't bad, but I lived right beside an elementary school, so that wasn't that great on the sleep factor. But do you like third shift, Semper Fi?
I kind of liked third shift. Of course, I didn't have to work real hard. I worked at a chicken plant as the first aid guy. So there were a lot of people that had to work hard, but
Hey, Ken.
I wasn't one of them. Arabin Outdoors, you work hard on your videos. Your videos are amazing. I am so jealous. His intro. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, you need to do that. So his videos have these intros and music, and it's just awesome. I'm very jealous. Oh, hating third shift. Well, I know a lot of people that did, and if I had to do it now, I would like it, or I would not like it. Did you read that?
Yeah. Miss traffic. Oh, so you get to miss traffic and appointments, food market. Yeah, that's true.
Well, again, I was pretty blessed. I sat in an office and didn't have to produce much, so I could be kind of lazy.
Just sat there waiting for an injury.
Pretty much so.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad too, because you go in that early, you're able to get work done before people get there. Usually.
What is the seriousness? I was going to talk about something serious. I was going to talk about last weekend and this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So there are no events, no prepping events coming up that I know of, but I haven't been online a whole lot the last month with Thanksgiving and some personal stuff, and then some community things that have come up. So I'm not really in touch with any regional or national type prepping events. I do have a place to look though, so I can check later on. It's I've just been really slacking the last couple weeks. Normally I have,
but there's been a lot going on.
I know, and I've
around
shared
our communities and.
Normally I have a couple weeks easy of the 3 videos a week done, and all I really have to do is do some editing and some tags and things, the things that I'm terrible at. But they're still scheduled, and I haven't filmed any to speak of in a couple of weeks. And so
ham radio.
That is awesome.
That would be a fun convention.
And oh look, people are coming out. The
oh, cool.
So he won. He won twice, but he won the Spice Box.
Yes, we are still going to Vegas in January. That, barring major issues, we'll be there.
And for those of you that don't know, in January is a trade show for the firearms and shooting sports and outdoor industry called SHOT Show, and it's a pretty big deal. I really, really enjoy it.
Bye, Ken. Thanks for stopping by.
See you. Have a good night. I really enjoy it. It's actually work, but it's
a lot of work.
It's a lot of walking, but it's fun. We learn a lot. We pick up distributors or companies that we can sell some really cool stuff on our website. So, plus it's a week with my friends, and this year, of course, Bobo's going and Mr. Clean are my all the time guys that go with me. But this year we're taking Steven from Prepping in Progress has joined the team, and so it's pretty. I'm kind of excited to get to hang out and spend more time with him and enjoy. When you go your first time or two, it's really exciting. And
oh, that's right, Daniel. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
yeah, that was awesome.
I forgot. Yeah,
there were a few people from the channel here that came by.
There were.
And of all I spent several hours there, and of all the hours I was there, I was never there when somebody came by.
That was funny.
It was not funny. It made me feel really bad.
Well, what was funny, they were like, well, I'll know you'll give this to him. Or make sure and say hi.
Of the beeswax?
And, yeah.
So I have beeswaxed every zipper in my house.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a big craps
yes, we're
player.
We play pretty much on the table games. I'll play roulette, but he gets bored. Or I don't know that he gets bored. He just doesn't enjoy that game like I do.
It depends on the people playing. If it's fun or not.
The Safari Land lady?
Yeah, if the people are playing or make it fun. One night we had one of the distributors at Safari Land, and there was a lady that was part of their sales team that was at the table with us, and she was hilarious. And so we probably spent 3 hours there just playing and playing and playing, and it was pretty cool. But that's kind of me. I like the interaction, want the interaction just as much as playing the game.
We played blackjack. We went during the day. We went to was it the Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
The Golden Nugget, and they kind of have the beginners tables where when you go to try to do something, howdy, how are you? And when you go to make a decision, the dealer's like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, they'll flat out be like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, maybe you should try this. And
oh, that's cool.
Lone Star, I'd have to. See, now I want to go try. That game to me is intimidating.
7-Eleven. That's all I remember.
They're just.
And Snake Eyes are bad. Are Snake Eyes bad?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, so we've got a friend. Who was planning on going to Vegas. That trip is not going to happen now, by the way. And so he was going to go out and it's always a work trip, so he has to remind me of that in a minute. He has to work, and so he doesn't get but a couple hours to do anything for himself, and then it's right back home. But so was it David Snow that posted that? Sorry, I messed up.
Yes.
So the Hard Rock Cafe or the Hard Rock Casino, not the cafe, because they're different.
Yeah.
Because one's on the strip, the cafe's on the strip, and the casino is within a Vegas block or two of where we stay, which I know that's 10 miles.
It felt like 10 miles because we walked back.
So we did walk back. So what was that?
And we walk. I mean, that's...
At SHOT Show, we get to SHOT Show.
Oh, my goodness.
At about 8 in the morning. They open the doors at 8:30. And,
I say that all the time, Chipper.
Absolutely.
Winner, chicken dinner. It's pretty funny when I do that, and it's like, I won $2.
Yeah. But so where we go, there's a restaurant, a German restaurant. I don't know what.
Hofbrau.
Yes. and we had a pretzel that's the size of the steering wheel. The three of us ate, listening to polka music,
and maybe a pint or two.
perhaps some German beer, perhaps. Well, I've only had one dealer help teach me that one at the Golden Nugget, and
I have learned the more you tip the dealers, the more helpful they become.
well, sure. I got sidetracked. I saw a squirrel.
Hofbrau.
Oh yeah, the German restaurant. It was really good. I enjoyed it, and of course, it's all bench seating. So when they bring more people in the restaurant, they're just sitting right beside you.
Mm-hmm. The waitresses are actually very nice.
And they're way different in person than they are on their website. So
very much so.
We had,
but they've got great spirit,
yeah,
and they
were a lot of fun. And I enjoyed the polka music in German.
They had an actual polka band in there, playing. So it started with just tape music and then or CD or streamed or whatever. But then the band showed up and played, and it was pretty cool. I hadn't heard a live polka band in a long time.
I don't think I ever had. My idea of polka was Weird Al.
That's not polka.
It kind of is. I don't know.
Survivalist Briefing Preppers Weekend.
I said it a little earlier. I've kind of been out of touch. I'll have to get and check into that. I don't have any with me. I was going to show them the patch that came in. No, I have the red one. I don't have the real one.
Oh.
No, they're not there either.
You got to keep one here.
I work there on my desk because Prepping in Progress bought my logo patch came in, and Prepping in Progress bought 4 of them, and then he sends me this text message saying
it was a group text, so I saw it too.
Yeah, a group text saying,
funny.
Please package my purchase with love and care and give each one a kiss as you put it in the package.
And I want them packaged separately.
Yes.
And shipped separately.
So.
And I want personal care given to each one.
So I'm going to post a video of me packing these patches to send to him, and it will be very humorous. At least for me. You may not laugh at it,
funny.
But I will laugh at it. The new color, my new logo shirt. Ta-da!
Green.
Came in with green, and I like it. Of course, I bought a shirt that could be a parachute. So you guys can't see it, but on the other side of us is a parking lot that's usually pretty slow. I mean, there's cars in it, but there isn't a whole lot of movement or people going around, and there is a lot of movement, and so that's why I keep glaring around. And their community, or this community we're in, is on pins and needles anyway. Last weekend, there were 3 law enforcement officers in our country that were killed. 2 of them were responding to calls, and then one of them in our community, well, kind of attached to our community, was just sitting in his patrol car, quarter mile from here. Anyway, just sitting in his patrol car waiting for his partner to come out, and somebody came up to his door and shot him in the head. Right outside the police department.
Yeah, in the parking lot behind the police department.
And so our community's a little on edge. And so am I. I'm not going to lie. And his viewing, or his visitation, one of those, is tonight.
Family visitation.
In the building beside us. And so there's a lot of activity that I'm not used to. It is a long weekend. For those of you that don't know that, which I think everyone knows by now, is uh, law enforcement's part of, well, our lives, and so it super sucks, and I'm angry, and of course the person that did the shooting is deceased. They caught him down the hallway or down an alleyway.
Within seconds,
moments.
30 seconds, yeah.
They were outside the police department, so they heard the gunshots, and they were all, they were moving out. It was shift change. Oh yeah, a police officer, and so they went outside. They saw the guy running down an alley. They weren't sure if it was one person or multiples. And our police department this police department, not ours, but
this
is right next to like the center of town, and there's thousands of people within a block and a half.
Yeah, block and a half.
At our Christmas lights for the community around the square, and there's camel rides and vendors, and it's a beautiful thing. And so a block and a half away, they called in police officers from the whole county to come in, and they took intersections because they weren't sure if it was one gunman or more. Katie.
Yeah.
One of my a young lady who I have known since she was 12 who could be very well be watching right now. I've known her since she was 12, and she was one of our fire explorers. And hey, Free Spirit.
Hey, Free Spirit.
I haven't watched your video yet today. And her first mutual aid call as a law enforcement officer, she just got out of the police academy, was to go to an officer-involved shooting. And so I hurt for her so much.
Hey, old school.
And sorry, I was looking away. So my heart hurts for her. And the people of the Fayetteville Police Department and the community. I wish there was something that I could do. I feel and felt I had just left your house.
Yeah.
And I get alerts and from my department, but I didn't know. I didn't have my radio on. But our first mutual aid call was to go see someone who had just come see them at the academy. They weren't friends. I mean, but when you're in school and in training for law enforcement or fire service, EMS, you're taught just like the Air Force or the other services that there's a kindred spirit, a bond that you have with them instantaneously. And for her to come right back, she says she's fine, and she's a strong lady. I believe her. She has a great support network with her family, her friends, and so I think she's okay. I know some people that are not. I have been involved in friend-related incidents, officer-related incidents, and they super duper suck. And I don't know. Oh, did it just sucks. And so for me, because I didn't know this young man other than to know where he went to church. Hey Wes, I'm talking about the police officer that was killed here in Fayetteville. 5 blocks from where we had our meeting when you guys were up here. It happened last weekend. And for me, in addition to I lost a brother, somebody that I've been on calls with, but never, he wasn't, we weren't close, it was last names only. And so, other than just losing a comrade, which is bad enough, because I take a hell of a lot of pride in my profession. I mean, I identify as emergency services, as law enforcement, as fire, and so it sucks. But for me, the worst part, and I'm looking away because I'm seeing myself and I don't want to cry, and I'm a crybaby. So if you don't know that, you haven't watched many of my videos. For me personally, is it brings back memories of those that I've been there, their last breath, in a line of duty accident, or when you know that you're burying somebody because something tragic happened to them while they were serving others. Whether it was in the sand or whether it was here in Arkansas, it just sucks. And it brings back those memories of the personal things, the ones that I'm directly connected with in my life. And it kind of makes it,
thank you.
It makes it hard to focus. It makes it, this particular incident, a shooting of a fellow officer, makes it where I'm angry. And I'm not an angry person. And so I don't like that I was angry. I don't like feeling angry. And so, and I certainly don't like being someone who is like, we have to react. We have to do more than our mandate. Because your first reaction, if any policeman tells you otherwise, they're lying. But your first reaction is, when another officer is hurt, is I have to find that person, no matter what it takes. I'm going to lock down the grid. I'm going to, everyone's going to come through, and and I'm going to make sure it's not them. And you can't do that. And so your initial jump to it is got to be calmed down. And fortunately, there's always calmer heads around. He is one of those that are like, you can't respond like that. It's got to be different. Where we want to find that bad guy. We want to bring them to justice, not just to punishment. And I say that, I mildly believe it. I know it's right. I know it's right to want to bring the person that shot them to justice. But my first instinct is to just bring them straight to punishment, and that's terrible.
It's human nature.
Yes, and
it's human nature. And
fortunately, I'm old enough and experienced enough to only have that for a couple of seconds, and then I'm like, okay, here's what we got to do. We've got to take care of the situation. And in that case, there are thousands of people that could be in harm's way, from little kids waiting on a snow cone all the way up to, grandma and granddad. I don't entirely disagree with that statement, Chipper. Particularly in a situation like this. There was no doubt, hey, how are you, McMaster?
Hey, McMaster.
I'm talking about something sad, so we're going to change the subject in a couple minutes, but not only did, when they came outside, they saw him running away with a weapon, that, they had the camera from the inside, so they were hearing from the radio, that's the person that did this, the constant line of sight. But it was terrible, because not only for this community did an officer get executed, Um, I'll come back. Remind me of that. Not only did an officer get executed, but two more officers used their weapon and took somebody's life. So that's two tragedies. Do I disagree with the second one? No, I don't. But it's terrible that people who give their lives to bring people to the judicial branch to make those decisions, when you have to pull your weapon and use it, it's life altering. Right or wrong, a justifiable shoot or non justifiable shoot is irrelevant. It changes who you are from the core. It changes who you are. And it's not good. Hey Bear.
Hey, Bear.
So they good. Hey, yay. They don't believe it was any kind of a gang initiation. That he doesn't have connections to gangs. He doesn't have connections to the officer that he shot. He doesn't have any connection that we can find. I say we. I'm not investigating it. That they can find. He had some criminal background stuff. The most recent thing is he got in trouble for impersonating an officer, but it wasn't this officer that had anything to do with that. They really believe that he just chose to walk up to this police car and murder him. For no reason. I mean, not that I can think of a reason to take a life, like that, but just no, not, who knows? Who knows? It super sucks. So I hurt for my community. I hurt for my brothers and sisters. And this whole community is so wound tight because half the community is scared. Even though we can't find any accomplices or anything, they don't know what's going on, and so they don't feel safe. And most of the people in this community are sheep. They don't have a way to defend themselves. They don't have the knowledge to be aware of their surroundings. They don't have a firearm.
Very true, Wes says.
Absolutely.
And it will become worse.
And so I hurt for those people too, because they're not safe, and they think they are. I know some awesome, hardworking protectors of this community, but they can't be everywhere at once. They couldn't be outside that police officer's car.
It would be nice if some people woke up and protected themselves.
We should start carrying guns.
I'm not gonna start.
Okay, are you against guns now?
Not at all. The reason I say I'm not going to start because there is a rare day that I do not carry.
I'm wearing pants. What does that mean?
I mean, you may actually be carrying.
I'm carrying.
See?
And I think here, let's go. Yep, there's one right there.
Yeah, and you probably have a mag of 2 or mine in there.
Ta-da!
Do that.
I have a little piece of metal that'll get me away with it.
Just hit him with it over there.
Clink. Oh, I'm missing.
Laugh. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, we do need some more of that laughing gas back, guys.
At first, actually, States arrived. So even when I'm wearing shorts, there's only like one pair of shorts that I can't because it makes my britches fall down. The rest of the time, I'm pretty good. Ah, what did he? Oh my
I
God!
don't even know what I did now.
He cannot touch the phone anymore. Back away.
You hit it that time.
I know. Now I gotta go to there. Oh. Anna. So I don't even remember why we were laughing. We were actually in a pretty cranky mood until like 10 seconds before we started this live stream. You talked about being in a poopy mood or something.
Tactical underwear holster is an open market.
Oh,
I don't know if there is an open market on that. I've seen quite a few at SHOT Show. Just saying.
Yes. And my daughter is coming out a little bit early, so we have to turn on some lights for her to find us, which I just turned off. And hey, look,
NWA Preppers online.
Oh. No, not when I'm not wearing pants. It's
what? I missed it again.
I have a pair of gym shorts. They're like big baggy basketball shorts. I bought them when I go to the airport because I don't want to have constrictive clothes on. I'm trying to keep people from patting me down. And so, but when I wear that pair of shorts, I can't carry a firearm. And I guess I could. I mean, I'd have to find another way, but I've never tried the belly bands or the abdomen wrap type.
Appendix holster.
I can't because it would clip on the gym shorts, and that little rope's just not enough.
Well, the underwear holster.
I guess I could try the underwear holster. Anyway, so I'm going to kind of wrap it up since my daughter's going to be looking for me, and there's a lot of people here. See, open market, see?
Does Omar the tent maker make it?
Yes, Omar the tent maker has to. I can't. So look at the sleeve on this shirt. This is a short sleeve shirt, not a long sleeve shirt. So my first T-shirts I got with my logo on them. I guess it's been a couple years, but up here was fine, but I lost a couple inches, and so they don't tuck in the back very well. And so I thought I'll just order the next size up. Don't do that.
And he did.
I did. I bought.
And
it's not very good.
It's bigger.
It is bigger.
It's like 2 sizes up.
I could wear a belt and have a dress.
No, it's not that long.
Well,
you too, Deb.
Yeah. So, here's the deal. I know I have not done the drawing for.
Drawing? What drawing?
Keep that. I haven't done the November Prepper Challenge drawing yet. I apologize.
There's something wintering thing in your
yes,
vehicle.
The wintering thing in your vehicle. I promise I'm going to get to it in just a couple days. I wanted to do the drawing the same time.
Hi, Life Chaser.
Hey, Anna. I wanted to do it the same time that I did my truck dump. Because Bruce, who was on here a little while ago, has asked me to do it. I just
5 years to do the truck dump for you.
You have to help.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Thank you
very much.
I know. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful night.
Yes. And
a wonderful Wednesday.
There may or may not be a video in the morning. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Fancy seeing them there.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
I'll save you.
No.
Bye.